Hello, welcome to episode 19 of Bayern Budo Bust. I'm Bud FM, and as always, thanks for coming back. We've got double live comps today. I think I'm going to do loads more double live comps going forward. Try and cram in as many games as I can into this season. But yeah, we're going to have a game against Kaiserslautern. A good friend of mine, Greyhead Gaming, he has a series with Kaiserslautern. He's on a journeyman, but he's with Kaiserslautern at the minute. He's a brilliant guy, he's funny. His series is quality. I'll put a link down below in the description. And then we're going to be playing Chelsea in the Champions League, and it could be a big game. If we can get something against Chelsea today, we might top the group, and I would really love that. So we've got some games to get through, we've got all the news to get through like always, and we'll get straight into it. Hope you're well, hope you sat down, got a brew and a beer, let's get going. First up was a game against Hoffenheim away in the DFB Pokal, second round, and we won it 1-0. I didn't beat teammate, I sod it. I thought let's try and do well this year, so I put out my best team for that day. Lazaridis scored, chuffed to bits. So yeah, we're into the next round. Next up, we were away again, this time in the Bundesliga, and we played Werder Bremen. It was 2-2. Yeah, I think we should have won it. My front lot of boys played average. Ben played average in the middle. We got the goals from Tok and Lazaridis again. Yeah, I really like Lazaridis. He's a good little goal scorer. Next up, we're in the Champions League, and we played Galatasaray away again. We've been on our travels recently, and I was well chuffed with this. Away from home, it's someone like Galatasaray in Turkey. It's always tough for anyone. We had goals from Ben, who's been playing in midfield all year, played fantastic in this game. And the other goal was from Ulrich Batz, my youngster. I love this kid. Last game was against Hamburg or Hamburger or whatever you want to call them. I'm going to call them Hamburg. And we're at home finally, back to the Allianz Arena, and we beat them 2-1. Buzzing with this. They had 10 men though. Ulrich Batz scored again. It's going to be something special. Bukowski got one. Bukowski got the winner actually in the 91st minute. So yeah, brilliant result. Let's have a look at the Bundesliga, and we're now 7th, so we've gone up a few places, but it's so close. It is really tight this year. We're only 6 points off the top, and we're only 2 points, 3 points off second. So I'm not that worried really. We're doing really well. It's just exciting. It's really competitive this year, and to think we haven't bought anyone, we're just growing as a unit, and all these guys are spending money. Makes me even prouder, I'll be honest with you. So yeah, happy. 7th place. Here's the Champions League group, and we are second. We're 3 points behind Chelsea. I mean, I'd be happy with second. I just want to get out of the group. But if we can do something today against Chelsea, and just give us the confidence to go into that last game against Standard Liège. If we could top this group, I would be buzzing, because it gives us more of a chance of playing a weaker team and getting past the first round, and that's the target this year. Right, let's catch up on some of the news that's happened in recent weeks. And the first thing I want to show you is how my squad, they moan at me all the time. I get this message quite a lot. The players have voiced their displeasure over the quality of training. They're not moaning because we don't do it enough. They're moaning because we do too much, and I don't care. Why do they think they're gelling as a group? Why do they think we've been quite successful when really we've not been able to buy anyone for bloody 20 years? And it's because we're training hard, so they just need to bite the bullet, deal with it, stop being crybabies, and let's just kick some ass. We also had the draw for the third round of the Pokal, and we've drawn Schalke. So yeah, I definitely can't beat team this. I'm going to have a good go against Schalke, because they're a good team. They have a good side. So yeah, it's going to be tough, but we're going to go for it, man. I'm really going to go for everything this year. Why not, eh? Why not? Now, Batz is at it again. He had a record for, I think it was the youngest goal scorer for Bayern Munich. Now he's got the goal scoring record, the youngest goal scoring record for the Bundesliga. Also stealing it off a previous player of ours, Paris Sot, the defender. So really happy for him. His stats already are so good. And he's 16. And finally, one of our players got into the Germany squad and got a cap. And it's Abdullahi, been brilliant this year, good young player. And won his first cap for Germany. He's buzzing with the manager for letting him do it. Look at his hair. Look at him. I feel so sorry for him. I mean, come on. Worse than Wayne Rooney was before he had his hair transplant. He needs a Wayne Rooney hair transplant. And if we have a quick look at his stats, now he's in the Germany squad. Hopefully he can stay there. That's one of the targets, to get a player in the squad and get to stay there. But yeah, 20 years old, and he is good. He's really kicked on this year, scored some goals. His all-round game's pretty good. he's got loads of time to improve. Hopefully he can. I've got high hopes for a couple of other players. I mean, we've got players in all the youth sides. We've got a couple in the under 21s. There's Rene Ben. I don't know what's going to happen with him though. Obviously, he's been that main figurehead striker for 2 years, and now he's playing in midfield, but he's still doing well. He's probably playing better now, average rating wise, than he was the previous 2 years. So I would like to see Rene Ben get in the Germany squad. Right, and like in the previous episode, I asked the board for more coaches. We got them, we signed more. I think they've really helped us as well. I'm always trying to improve, and I asked for more physios, and we've got some more physios. So I've offered contracts to 2 of them. Both are okay. I think one of them's got a bit more, going to have a bit of promise. Maybe hopefully he can improve. But again, I think if you can build your medical staff up bigger, apparently I think it helps prevent injuries or get your players back quicker, spreading out the load of work. I don't know how much that is true. I don't know if anyone's ever tested that. I don't know. But it's how I think about it. The more quality medical staff I've got, hopefully the better we are with injuries. Now I'm just going to show you my squad again, arranged by average rating, just so you can see who's doing well. And as you can see, forget the guy at the top, he's only played a couple of games. Rene Ben is at the top. He scored 7 in 60. Normally he would have scored more, but he's playing in midfield, and I think it's changed us this year. I think we're doing really well. I think we look, I know we're 7th in the league, I know, but I think we look better, and I think we could hopefully kick on and start playing some really good football this year. Right, let's get kicking off with the action. And today's first livecom 1, is in the Bundesliga away versus Kaiserslautern. I said it earlier, good friend of mine, Greyhead Gaming, or GHG as we call him. He's got a series where he's Kaiserslautern manager at the minute. Check his channel out, he's a good lad. And yeah, they've got a decent stadium now. I have raved on about the Bundesliga. Even some of the teams below that as well, great stadiums. I'd say this is probably one of the worst we've come across. It's still not alright, but the quality is so good in the Bundesliga. This is probably one of the worst stadiums, but they are a good club, and today it's going to be a challenge, even though I think they were newly promoted, weren't they, this year? But it's still going to be a challenge. I think every game in a Bundesliga is a challenge. Looking at the history of the club, they have actually got a decent history. You can't grumble with what they've won. They've won 4 Bundesliga titles, and they've won 3 DFB Pokals, so you can't grumble at that, can you? I just think they've had it a bit hard in recent years. Now, unfortunately, the manager isn't GHG, my mate. It is Marvin Plattenhardt, 46-year-old German. Never played for Germany, but as a manager, he looks okay. Again, I think he's more one of them good coaches that's become a manager. Decent motivator, but he's doing alright. I think he looks decent. As a manager at 46, he's a lot younger than I am in the game, and he's might have a big future. Onto the key player, and I think this shows you that they're not the best side and that the quality is probably not there. I think we're better. I'll be honest, we should be winning today. And it's Enis Husik, I think, and he's 20-year-old German. He's handy. He looks like he can. Well, he doesn't look like he can cover a lot of positions, but he's not. He's not now to shout about, really, is he? Now we're going to have a quick look at the squad as a whole as well, and only because you'll see how many loan players they've got. You know, so they've obviously not got a lot of money. They've struggled. They've come back to the Bundesliga. They've had to loan players now. They actually loaned 2 off me, 2 of my Bayern 2 players. Who can actually play against me today, so that'll be interesting. One is Memaj, don't know if you remember him, he played quite a bit, I think, in Season 1. And Johann Schultz, who again played a few games in Season 1. I ended up demoting him last year when I changed a few tactical things, and I had better youngsters come through. Right, on to today's team lineups. Now, they're playing a standard formation, everyone knows that formation. We're playing a new formation, and it's a formation I really like, and I think I finally decided on it. And I'm going to stick with this and try and make it work because I just like it. It's giving me all the different things I like. I like playing 2 up top, but I don't know if that's going to work. So I'm thinking I've gone for inside forwards. I've gone for loads of width. I think it'll work. Honestly, I like the look of it. I'm going to stick with it. I will show you a bit about it. Maybe in the next episode we'll go through it a bit more. But today in this first live com, I'm B-teaming it. I'm taking a risk today because I want to save everyone for the Chelsea game. There isn't much gap between it, and I don't want anyone to die. I really want to win that Chelsea game. So we've got Katic in net, we've got Tittenell and Mende at the back with Whitker just in front of them. Mask on the left, Paul on the right, Caligarigis and Kalak in the middle, Boning on the left, Depe on the right, and Fring up top. The press report is saying Kaiserslautern have found it difficult to play in front of their own fans, and I can't see that changing. Victory for Bayern. Blah 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 blah. We're favourites, but we're a B team. We're a freaking B team. I know I'm stupid here. I really should be concentrating on the Bundesliga. I know that, but I've just got a good feeling if we can do something against Chelsea, then I really want to get past that first round. And I don't know. I'd love to know what you guys do. Do you rest players for big games? Sometimes it's quite. I know it's a game, but it's hard, isn't it, to make these decisions. It's a decision I've made. Hopefully it don't backfire. Let's have a chat with the boys. Right, I'm just going to get straight to it, and I'm going to be serious and say, come on lads, we are the favourites here, so show me what you can do. Most of them listen keenly, but that's what I mean is, a lot of B teams, a lot of you haven't played a lot this year. Hopefully some of you might do some kind of stand-up performance and make me think, you know what I mean? You've got to prove it to me, aren't you, on the pitch. Hopefully they can today. Let's get into it. In today's Bundesliga game, it's Kaiserslautern versus Bayern Munich. Right, Kaiserslautern have kicked off here today in all red. Come on lads, let's do it. Right, we've got an early free kick. Mendy passes it to Depay. He's a kid I promoted this year, not really played in too much. I can't work out if he's going to be a winger or a central midfielder, but here's Paula wide on the right, and that's gone in! Straight away, 1-0, 8 minutes in. Watch this here. Pings it out to Paula. Paula's drilled this in. He's took a deflection off that defender, and then the goalkeeper punched in his own net. That was pants. Right, come on. Depay now on the right hand side. Calagarigis pings it out to Paula. I really like this new tactic. I want it to work. He's trying it again. Right, they're charging on at this. Wake up, mate. Wake up. He's not woke up. What are you doing? What? Good save. What was he doing then? Come on, Paula's tripped over the ball, but he's managed to get it to Whitker. Whitker's just dilly-dallying, man. Gives it back to Depay. Depay goes past two men. Lays it off to Fring. Donkey. Come on, I like it. A lot of pressure from us so far. You know, we've only had one chance. We've had a lot of the ball. Paula floats it in. Doing alright here. We are doing alright. Paula passing inside to Depay. Depay now booms it. Oh man, that was good. I'm happy so far. I'm happy. This is my B team, man. But they're charging forward. 1-1 with the keeper, and the young lad saves. Right, end of the first half. And to be fair, my young lads haven't done bad. A lot of them are younger than the main guys, even though most of my squad's young. A lot of them haven't played too much. They've been playing for Bayern 2 here and there, so not too bad. 1-0. I'm going to be serious, and I'm going to say you've played well so far, but there's still room for improvement. Try and get that second goal. Let's put this game to bed. Right, we've kicked off. We're in the second half. I want that second goal. I'd like Fring to score. Here's Depay now, charging forward. Pings it out to Paula. Come on, Paula. Bit of a poor cross in my opinion, but Kalak's edge of the box. Oh! Did not expect that to go in. Their keeper's pants. Right, Paula here finds, is it Boning? I think it is, yeah. He lays it off to Kalak, who has a kind of a shot. It's a deflection again. That's shit. I'm happy now, I'm happy. I think this is getting done, innit? Sorry, GHG, but your boys are going down. Motherfucker. Oh, here we go. It's got to be 3, it is. He could not miss that. Yeah, Fringy now on the left hand side of the box, drills it on the floor. My centre half there, he couldn't miss. Their goalkeeper's shocking. So well happy with this. 3-0. Can they get themselves back into it? Here's Schultz now. He's trying to prove and point to me, innit? Why have you loaned me out to this crap? Crosses it in, but Anderson lets him down. Right, I'm going to make a couple of changes. I'm going to bring on Jurgen Furtzel, because he needs a run out. Bring him on for Depay. And I'm going to bring Abdullahi on for Fring. Oh, I'm really happy, mate. Really happy. B team. It's always nice when your B team does really well. Oh, come on. Can we get a fourth? Oh! Furtzel straight on the pitch. What I say? Furtzel. Lovely touch. He's not match fit. Lovely. Their keeper's pants. What is he doing? My mate Graham, GW, you always saying this about the keepers. When they fall on the floor and go, and the ball goes in. 2 of these goals have been slight deflections and gone in off the keeper, but can they get themselves back into it? No! Come on, Calagarigis finds Furtzel. Super sub. Have another shot. He doesn't. Titnell. Oh, come on, that's got to go in. I thought I went over there for a second, but it didn't. Abdullahi. Another super sub. 5-0. Yeah, Furtzel here. I thought this, when he hit it here, I thought it went over, but it done. Beautiful finish. Top corner. Put him out of the misery, man. 5-0. 5-0 off a B team. You're going down, probably. And there you go. Full time here in Kaiserslautern. I've got to be honest with you, I am well happy with that. 5-0 with a B team. Yeah, we are rocking now. We need to start picking up these points, climbing up this table. It's close. We could start challenging if we can keep this form together. I'm here with the boys and I'm just going to be passionate because I'm really proud of him, man. I was a bit worried. You probably could tell at the start that I was going to mess this up and they've done me proud, man. So be passionate and say, well done, lads. That was a good win for us. Some really good standout performances from some B team players. Mende, Tittenell, Paula, Whitker, who don't play much. Caligarigis, Kalak. I like Kalak. Boning, so proper chuffed to bits. Right, here we are with the Bundesliga, and how does it look now? It looks pretty freaking sweet. We're now third. I am well happy with that. Dortmund are top, joint with Hamburg on 24 points, and we're third. 21 points, we're third. Look at Leipzig in 8th. Early on in the episode, I obviously told you about the new physios and offered contracts. Well, them guys have signed now. We've signed them both. So yeah, hopefully that'll start helping out with the injuries. Also, I don't always show these, I can't be bothered, I'll be honest. But I've got to show you this week's Team of the Week because it's full of my B team. My B team players are pretty much the entire Team of the Week. Right then, on to the second live com, and it's against Chelsea at our place. We have a big club, they've won a lot of trophies. And we had some good success against them last year, didn't we? We knocked them out in the qualifiers of the Champions League. This year, obviously, we're in the group and they've already beat us this season at their place, which is the new Stamford Bridge. Very, very strange looking stadium. I'm going to be honest with you, sorry Chelsea fans, but it looks weird. But, you know, hopefully, I think we can beat them. I think we can beat anyone on our day. I think we can beat them. Here we are with their manager, Nuno Espirito Santo. What a name. Well jealous of that name. It's awesome. He's 64 years old. And again, he's a good coach. Coaching's awesome. He's a good defensive coach, so maybe they're going to come and defend like frig. But, yeah, we're going to go at him, man. I'm going to go at him today. This is their key player, and it's Clayton Augusto, 28-year-old Brazilian. Played 38 times for his country. He's a left back. And he's good. He's a good player. But I'm pretty sure they've got some better players than that. Right then, here we are with the team lineups for the second live come against Chelsea. Chelsea playing the same formation everybody else does. We're sticking with our new formation. It's called the Boot Control. And I love it. Very controlling. Like my wife, but I should call it Boot's wife, shouldn't I? Do you know what? I'm going to change that at some point. Right, just don't tell her. Right, so it's more of an A-team today. And a very good young A-team, I think. And we've got Forlis in goal. We've got Essenboa and Parisot at the back. Dampfling ahead of them. Bukowski and Paula are on the wing-back roles. Tok and Ben in the middle. And the front three today is going to be Lazaridis, Felgenhauer, and Ulrich Batz, the kid, is going to lead the line. Here we are with the press report, and they're saying Chelsea on a high, and that form should be enough to see them beat Bayern Munich. Bullshit. They're also favourites. This is the Allianz Arena. The Allianz Arena. It's a fortress, man. Everyone knows that, don't you? You know that. I might be appalling away most times, but at home, we are fierce. I really want to prove the mother fudgers wrong. I want to be calm, though. I want to be chilled out, man. Just showing that I'm not bothered. And I'm going to say we owe Chelsea after what happened in our last match. Go out there and get revenge. I love revenge. And we've got loads of green. I like it a lot. Let's get to it. In today's Champions League game, it's Bayern Munich versus Chelsea. Right, we've kicked off here at the Allianz Arena. The crowd are pumped, are absolutely roaring. Let's do something. Right, come on. It's us on the attack. Dampfling finds Tok. Tok finds Lazaridis. Have a shot, Lazaridis. No power though. I do like this formation. I'm really going to keep tweaking it, but the actual layout of it, I'm really liking it a lot. But it's Chelsea. One more to keep him for this, man. Strong hands. Right, come on, boys. Come on. Here's Bats. Young kid. Got so much hope for him. Goes past two players. Has a shot. Here he is again. Batsy pings it out to Bukowski now. Cross it in, lad. He has done. Can we get an head on it? We can, but it's well over. Come on, Felgenhauer now charging forward. Determination. Oh, what a freaking goal that was. Have that. Felgenhauer, look at this. Men all around him. What an absolute world-class finish. Man, have that, Chelsea. Hey, that little blue corner over there's gone quiet. And here's Batsy. Come on, Ulrich. Come on, kid. What are you going to do with it? He's surrounded by men. He's had a shot. Here's Batsy, watch this. I didn't think he was going to score. Look at that finish with his left foot. Don't underestimate us at the Allianz Arena. Look, Bats, 2-0. And end of the first half, coming close. Less than a minute away from it. Don't let him score. Let's go in 2-0. We're well happy with that. Don't let him score. And they've scored. Bastard. Yeah, Bachmann here. Pings it over. He couldn't miss that. He nearly did though, didn't he? He nearly missed it. Edit down, son. I've been going on about the empty stand, Anna, in Europe, but I didn't understand it. One of my very kind subscribers let me know about it. And apparently in German football, they have standing sections, but when it comes to Europe, they're not allowed it. And he just thinks it's like the computer doesn't really know how to get his head around it yet. So that's why in Europe you end up with an empty stand in Germany. I don't know if it's true, but I like his idea. Be assertive and say, things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. Come on, boys. Right, Chelsea have kicked off the second half. Can they get themselves back into it? Hopefully not. I can see them scoring. I'd probably take a draw, but hopefully we don't get beat. No one wants to get beat, do they? Right, free kick, Batsy. I take it and well wide. Another free kick, Batsy takes it. Right in the danger zone, they've got it away. But there's been a foul. There's a penalty. Awards a penalty. They're furious and it's harsh. Right, Ben to take it. He never misses. He never misses. Can't believe Ben missed a penalty, you know. Ben's never missed a penalty. He's took all my penalties and we've never missed a penalty. He's German. When has a German ever missed a penalty? Oh, bastard. I hope that don't come back and bite me in the arsehole. Anyway, I'm going to make two changes. I'm going to bring Fring on for Lazaridis out wide on the left. And Kaylat's going to come on for Ben. Right, come on, lads. Can Bats keep hold of that? He has done. Look up, kid. Pinged it forward to Fring. Fring's one-on-one. He's been brought down in the box. Oh, it's gone in anyway. Felgenhauer. I love it. Watch this here. Fringy gets tackled, and the tackle's like a tackle pass to Felgenhauer, who's got an open goal. Can't miss. 3-1. Honestly, I am chuffed to bits. I am absolutely chuffed to bits. It's full time. Not even looking then. Get in. And what a result. I said we could beat them. Never underestimate us at the Allianz Arena. Never ever underestimate us. Because we're a good team now. We're growing together. And hopefully we beat Standard Liège in that last game. I don't know, we might even get away with a draw if something happens with Chelsea. Here we are with Group F, and we're at the top of it, obviously, because apparently our goal difference is better. Is it? Goal difference of 7, theirs is 9. Doesn't that mean theirs is better? Is it not goal difference? Is it head-to-heads? I have no idea how it works. Who cares? We're top at the minute, and we're going to have to play Standard Liège in our last game. Right then, going into the next episode, we're going to get through a few games. So there'll be a Champions League game as well. I'm going to double live comment, hopefully teeing it up for the one after, which will be a champion. I don't know who it's going to be, but it'll be a Champions League first knockout. We'll do a double live com with that. So I'm going to do a double live com again. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Stuttgart at home in the Bundesliga. Then I'm going to play Mainz away in the league. Dortmund at home. Can we do them again? We always do Dortmund. Then it'll be the last game in the Champions League, Standard Liège. Fingers crossed, lads, that we can do well there and top the group. After that, it'll be Schalke in the Bundesliga away. A bit of a teaser tester for the DFB Pokal third round. After that, we're playing Hertha Berlin at home in the league. And then we're going to be playing Nuremberg at home in the league. And the double live com next time, it's just going to be 2 league games, home and away. The first one will be against Hoffenheim at our place. And then the second game is going to be against Hanover at their place. There you go, that's the end of episode 19. I'm emotional too. I know it's always sad when we have to end it. I know it is sad, but don't worry. Episode 20 will be here before you know it. Nice double live com in the Bundesliga, and then episode 21. You know that's going to be a nice double live com. Hopefully we can go on a cracking run. Hopefully we can keep this run going in the Bundesliga and do better than 4th. I'd love to do better than 4th this year. Can we challenge? But yeah, if you did enjoy it, smash that like button for me. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out as a channel, as a person. If you're new, it's the first time you've ever seen it, hopefully you did enjoy it enough to hit that subscribe button. Come and join the family. And hopefully you will join us for that double live com Bundesliga special, episode 20. Hope you have a nice day. Hope you're well. Hope you're safe. You and your family. Take care. Auf Wiedersehen.